Всем привет! Hello everybody, welcome from Moscow. Have you ever wondered what a typical Moscow apartment looks like? Maybe you want to live here, maybe you want to compare it to what you're paying in your city, in your country. You want to see the size, you want to see what you get for your money in a certain location. Well, I'm about to show you. Come with me as I show you my apartment and give you a typical Moscow apartment tour. Let's go. Now just before we do that, can you do me a favour? Can you press subscribe? The reason I ask you is because if you subscribe, then you'll get notifications when my videos go live. That'll help me increase the volume of traffic to my channel. It'll help more people see my channel, and you'll be really helping me out, and I'll make more videos for you. Okay, so before we get into the apartment, I'm going to just show you around. Now if you've never been to Moscow, you won't know how big these apartment blocks are, how many people live here. So let's go out this security gate and out onto the main street. This is what it looks like on my street. Now I'm at the back of the building, so I don't get any of the road noise, which is pretty good. Now we can loop around. You might have seen that bus go past. I got a bus stop right outside my apartment block. I go straight on for 5 minutes to get a Tyabuskaya metro station, or I can cut down the back to go to Shabalovskaya. Both are about 5 minutes or so walk, so we're in a really good location. Alright, as we came out the security gate, we're going to look back around to the middle of the building and check this out actually. This beautiful gate, which I'd assume cars would have previously came in, into this nice archway. Now that gate's actually always open, so we've got the security gate, but you can just walk in that side. And now we come into a sort of, I'm not sure what you would call it, courtyard, or just the back of the building. And this is where everyone parks. At the other end there's one of those barriers that go up and down so that only residents can park here. And as you can see, well, it's Saturday, so there's not many cars here. It usually is quite full, but I don't have a car personally, but from what I can see, everyone seems to get a parking space. Now we're extremely close to the centre, so again, I always compare this to other cities. To be so close to the centre, to have your free parking. Of course, we've got a whole range of cars, from Range Rovers to some Ladas that we see down there as well. So it's a whole mixture of people, I'd assume, that live here. But yeah, to have that sort of free parking so close to the centre, I don't think you'd get that in every city. That's one thing I like about here. You've got the Range Rover, then you come over here. Not sure what this is, but let's just say it's in a different price bracket, but everyone seems to live together. Okay, so now we've got some things here for the dogs, for the kids. We take a walk around here and there's a little, I guess, what would you call it, an assault course for a dog. Let's have a look. Again, we're just across the road from Gorky Park, which is a beautiful place, but I suppose if you just want to take your dog out for some exercise, you don't want to travel far, you can come out here. Your dog can run up these, jump across. Some hurdles here for the dogs. And of course lots of beautiful trees to keep it nice and green. I've got another one here, and it's all enclosed in a gate, and I've just realised I don't think I locked that gate, so I better go back round and lock this gate. Yep, I left it wide open, so let's make sure that's locked. Okay, so now we've got like a sort of football pitch, basketball thing, again all enclosed for the kids. Step over here, pull this in. Now this is solely for the use of the people that live in this building, you know. I guess people could sneak in, but no one ever does. It's just because each building is going to have something similar to this. So we've got the football pitch, we've got the basketball court, and it's fenced off. And there's no noise from here as well. There's no, you don't get the teenagers hanging out like they do in the UK in big groups. People either come here, they play some sport, and then they leave. No one hangs out, and that's telling us no dogs allowed in there. But the dogs have got their own place. We'll come round for some more sort of gardens, benches. Now up until about 2 weeks ago there was a huge pirate, it was massive, this big pirate ship for kids. But they've taken it away. I don't know if they're going to replace it or build something else. I'm not sure. I thought it looked pretty cool. You know, if I'd been a kid it was much better than any climbing frame that we ever had, so not sure what's happening with that. Little sort of gazebo, people can chill, maybe have a barbecue, something like that. And again, just lots of little benches, places for hanging out. And this goes on much further, but we will cut back out and get to the actual apartment tour itself. Здравствуйте. I'll just show you this before we go. This is where we take our trash. I don't know how much you want to see that, but you know, people get interested in how life is here, so we take our trash here and it gets emptied like every day, I think. And straight ahead, can you see that there? Just so that only residents can park here, we've got that barrier that comes up and down with a little key fob. Okay, let's go into the building itself. We have these little benches for just hanging out before you go into the apartment itself. Okay, let's go inside. A key fob to go in. We've got a little camera there. Take sunglasses off. Now we've got different information boards up here, but what you might find interesting in our foyer, lobby, whatever you want to call it, is here we've got all the kids' bikes, prams, things like that. This is where the concierge sits. He's not here right now. Also, we've got a lot more bikes here. Nothing's really chained up. Again, because we're in Moscow, people are not stealing things. So all the kids' bikes, all the adults' bikes are all there, and nobody's taking anything. This is where we get our mail delivered. A little mirror at the end. And then we can take the stairs to go up to my apartment. But I think we'll take the lift. Let's go. Okay, so we come out here, then we go up another couple of steps, and what you'll find on every floor is there's flats to the left, flats to the right, and we have these security doors. So let's just open the security door, and then we come in, and we have 4 apartments in this part behind the door. So I've got 3 sets of neighbours, and don't really see them, say hello to them sometimes, very nice, but we don't discuss anything, probably because I don't speak good enough Russian to have full conversations with them. Okay, let's go inside. Okay, we're into the apartment. Let's get some lights on in this part. And first and foremost, very important in Moscow, or in Russia in general, I know we do this in most countries, but you must take your shoes off. Most people will have some slippers or flip-flops or something to put on. I don't, I just wear my socks. Okay, first thing I do when I come in is, you know, if it's like sunglasses, phone, wallet, I put them on top of the piano, but we'll get to the piano in a second. Let's start in this little, what do you call this? Just call it an entrance. Okay, so we got big mirror, full sized, massive wardrobe. In here we keep the shoes. Here, all the cleaning stuff, brushes, vacuum cleaner, that kind of thing. A place to hang up jackets. This is the big winter jacket. I should probably put that away. Definitely don't need it in Moscow right now. And maybe the shoes that I've been wearing for the day. Little mirror and a little stool. Onward. Okay, from here we've got two options. We can go to the living room or we can go to the kitchen. I think we're going to go to the kitchen. Okay, let's get the light on. And as you can see, it's not the most modern kitchen. People in the UK seem to have an obsession with changing your kitchen every sort of 5 years, paying a fortune. For me, you know, I just want it to be clean and functional. I don't care about how new it is. We've got the cupboards up here, microwave, coffee, of course, toaster, bottled water that I always buy from the shop, kettle. Over here, we've got our sink. We've got a dishwasher that I never use, cooker, and this massive fridge. I don't know if it's picking up, it's way too big for me. What we got in there, some steak, some chicken, some vegetables, and that's about it. So yeah, that's about the kitchen. Just very functional, nice open plan. I like how it goes out onto the table, then the balcony, you can see right through. So for me, it suits my needs perfectly. Okay, next we'll move out to the dining area, living area, etc. So, we've got a little table here. It's a nice floor. And we've got some cupboards up here. Now, I'm a guy, I live on my own. There's nothing in those cupboards. I think there's maybe some, you know, sometimes in my job people give me like wine, whiskey, chocolates, candles. I get the odd gift, so I keep it up there and I use it as I need it. So we've got this area. Let me move back and show you. This is where I like to eat, I like to edit my videos, I like to watch, you know, watch things at night just on my computer. Now out onto the balcony. The balcony on this one's enclosed, so it's a bit like a room, just all cleaning products, ironing board, the thing for hanging stuff up, a little bit of extra soil for my plants, and can we go across like this? Now I never come out here to like spend any time, it's just more storage, and that's down to where we were, the car park. It's a lovely day. Some nice new flats across there that always look very nice at night when it's lit up. So that's our balcony and our dining area. Okay, I'm going to look back around through the kitchen to give you a good view of the living area. Now the living area is actually quite big and you know, very spacious. So let's start here. We've got the piano. A lot of Russian apartments have a piano. I'd love to say that I can play it, but actually it's just for show, it doesn't really work. But I do still quite enjoy having it. I think it looks nice, and I put all my keys and wallet there. So let's get a little shot of the piano. There we go. Okay, again, nice floor. So let's have a look behind us. Let's get some lights on actually. So we've got this big, what do you call it, a sideboard. This is Svetlana, the plant. Now, my girlfriend actually bought me this, but we'd only just met, and I said, okay, I'm going to give it a name. I'll give her a name, and I called her Svetlana. But it turns out my girlfriend's mother's name's Svetlana as well, but I didn't know that at the time because we'd only just met. So, this plant's named after my girlfriend's mother. which is a bit weird. Got this massive mirror here, huge sideboard, not really much in it. I think I keep like the camera stuff and things like that in it, so most of the drawers are empty. And then we've got the living area. So we've got a little side table with the internet, router, the sofa, a little table. Now, this one here, I put here to, you know, so when I'm hanging out here, to put a big TV on it, but actually, I never watch the TV, you know. If I watch anything, I watch YouTube. Maybe if my girlfriend's here, we'll watch a movie. We usually just lay on the couch and put the computer on this little table and watch it that way. I will get a TV, but at the moment, I've just never got round to it. I never watch it, so it's not too important to me. Beautiful big window, lots of light comes in, lots of natural light, and eventually I want to get some plants, put them on there again. But it's a nice view from this window, look. Beautiful blue sky out there, green, got the apartments in the background. So I really like it. Now for me, it's not really my choice of decor, but what I really love about this place is the location, the size, the ease in which I can get to the centre. I'm 2 stops on the metro, about 5 minutes or so from the centre. When I go to work, I think I'm 7 minutes in a different direction. So, you know, check out these pictures up here. Every Russian flat has some sort of picture of a snowy scene, just to remind us how bleak the winter is here. But, you know, I'm not paying for the decor. It's not my choice, but I do love living here. Okay, so now we've got this door here. What's through this door? Let's go have a look. Just to show you in relation to where it is. Let's have a look through the door. It's my bedroom, okay? So, let's have a look at the bedroom. Now, another big window, lots of natural light. It gets light here about 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, so probably next year I get some blackout blinds. I've got my desk here with my computer, but I prefer to sit at the kitchen table when I'm editing videos or watching videos really. I don't usually sit here very often, but I've got a desk, stand-up lamp on the side table, the bed, and we've got this sort of white wood effect. Oh, it's all right. Cupboards. Oh, I'm not going to show you too much. Let's just some of my clothes are hung up there. You don't need to see that. Okay, so what I will show you is, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but we do have a magic secret door. If we come up here, you think, oh, I'm just going to get something from the cupboard. We open it up. It's a secret door to the bathroom. Okay. Which also comes out into the living room, so I can go straight there from the bedroom. Now, we got the bathroom. What you'll notice here is, in the UK, people have their washing machine in the kitchen, so it's always built in. In Russia, it's usually in the bathroom or just outside the bathroom. So we've got the washing machine here. That's through to the bedroom. We've got the bathroom. I don't know how much of my bathroom you need to see. Sink, toiletries, little thing for heating up the towels, shower, etc. It's a bathroom. Unless it's a fancy bathroom, how much do you really need to see? Okay, so that's a pretty typical apartment tour of a Moscow apartment. But I guess what you want to know is, how much does it cost? Where's it located? Is it value for money? So let's jump on the computer and I'll show you a few things. Okay, so just to give you an idea of where we're at, if you don't know, this is the centre, Bolshoi Theatre, Red Square, etc. That's Kitai Gora. That's basically where I would class as being the central station. This is called the Garden Ring. This one going all the way around. And anything in there is deemed to be like prime location. We are somewhere about here. Okay, can you see that? Across the road from Gorky Park, beautiful big park, near the Moskva River, and very close to Shabalovskaya or Oktyabrskaya. And we're somewhere in the middle, so it's about a 5-minute to 10-minute walk to each of those, or I can take a scooter or a bus for a few minutes. Okay, so as you can see, we're very central in the location, and it's a good size. A lot of apartments here are studio apartments. This has got a bedroom, living room, kitchen, concierge, etc. Good parking, nice bit outside. So how much are we paying? Well, let's do pounds and dollars. So if you're in the UK, 65,000 rubles at the moment is £578 per month. And if you're in America, we're paying $731 per month. And for all my gas, electricity, etc., comes to about £40 or $50 per month. That's the internet, the concierge, gas, electricity, water. Oh, we've even got air conditioning up there. Very, very important. You've got to remember, here it gets very cold, but in the summer it also gets very hot. Not all apartments have air conditioning. This one does. It's very cheap to run, and I'm glad that I have it. Now, one last thing is a little cost comparison I thought would be interesting. I'm actually renting out some flats in Glasgow that I own, and one of them, somebody's moved out, so we've advertised it through my agent back home in Glasgow in Scotland. This is actually the flat here. Now, if we click into it, it does have a nice finish. It's more my style, more sort of modern, okay? If we convert that back to rubles, that's a flat in Glasgow. It is 2 bedrooms, but you're probably paying double that than what you're paying 2 metro stops from the center of Moscow, one of the most amazing cities, or in my opinion, the most amazing city in the world. So what I'm getting in rent from a flat in Glasgow, Scotland, is double what I'm actually paying to live here. Okay, everybody, there you have it. That is the tour of the apartment that I live in Moscow. I think it's a typical Moscow apartment, but I've not been in that many, so maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Is it too big? Is it too small? Is it a good location? I'm paying too much, too less. For me, it suits my needs perfectly. It's very close to the center. It's a nice size, very quiet, safe, etc. So I love it. But let me know what you think. Also, check out one of my other videos, and I'll see you next time.